Alright, today I'm going to be reacting to Spiderland by Slint. I've heard quite a lot of good stuff about this album. I've heard that it's got a lot of critical acclaim to it. It came out in 1991. It's 6 songs here. And I think it falls into kind of like the post-rock genre, I guess you could call it. I know people have made jokes about Black Country New Road and how they're like kind of similar to Slint because I do have COVID, by the way, right now, so if I'm kind of low energy in this video and if I cough sometimes, that's why. So I have heard Black Country New Road being compared to them because they have, this band in particular, I'm pretty sure only dropped 2 albums and then broke up, I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. As always, the uncut reaction will be on Patreon. You can click the link down below in the description to go join that. And yeah, let's get into it. Very similar vocal delivery and lyrics to Black Country New Road.
Far below a soiled pan, watches the children run by.
I like this rhythm. This part's beautiful. Loving this part. Okay, yeah, very similar to Black Country New Road. Obviously, you can definitely see the influence that Black Country New Road took from this. In terms of the sounds, the lyrics, the vocal delivery, song structures, all very reminiscent of Black Country New Road. More reminiscent of their first album, in my opinion. Closer to that than Ants From Up There. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I loved the different parts it went through, how it switched up, kept it interesting, never really got too boring. My one complaint is how the vocals were mixed, and I'm assuming that's just the style. I'm assuming that's how it's going to be throughout the entire album, but I think they were just mixed a little bit too quietly. I would like to hear them a little bit more clearly, but that's kind of just really a nitpick. Other than that, I really enjoyed it. It definitely does have more of like a grunge almost sound to it than compared to like Black Country New Road. A lot more heavy, distorted sounds. Yeah, overall the writing style is very like straightforward, I feel like, and direct. There's not much imagery or metaphor. It just feels like it's, I don't know what the right word for it is. I guess just straightforward and direct. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Most of these tracks are really long too, so it's gonna be interesting to see the song structures in here, if they're all kind of like this, because there was no chorus really, just 4 verses. So yeah, that was really good. That was really good. Next track is Nosferatu Man. Don't know if I said that right. Such interesting rhythms too. I don't know what time signature this is in, but it's like really hard to pin down and like nod your head along to it, which I'm really liking. It's really unique rhythms so far in these first 2 tracks. And you kind of expect the downbeat, but then it feels like it changes on as it goes on. It's definitely a weird time signature, but I like it. I'm interested to see where this goes. Feels like we're building towards something. Okay, really dark track. First off, the riff just has a really unsettling and dark kind of feeling to it. And apparently the title is some reference to some movie that's about vampires, so that kind of goes along with the theme of like a scary horror kind of vibe to the track. I do like it. I wish there was a little bit more instrumental variety. I'm trying not to just constantly compare it to Black Country New Road. Like, I would rather listen to Black Country New Road off of these first 2 tracks at least, but I'm gonna try and just keep that out of it and just listen to these guys in their own little vacuum here and try to enjoy it. I mean, I am enjoying it. It's just I gotta stop trying to compare it to Black Country New Road. Once again, that track was very similar to Black Country New Road. There I am again, comparing it to them again. But it did have choruses too, unlike the first track, so a little bit more of like a traditional song structure there. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Overall, I liked the vibe of the track. Overall, the production on this album is pretty good. It's just the vocals, I wish they were a little bit louder. Maybe that's just something I have to get used to. But that's like my main complaint right now is the mixing of the vocals. Aman is next.
Dawn stepped outside.
track is beautiful. I'm really liking this. This track's just really slow and kind of boring, honestly. I was liking it at first, but yeah, this track just really isn't doing it for me. The switch up was alright, but it's not really building anywhere. So far, I'm not really getting the hype for this album. Yeah, it's alright, it sounds okay, but it's just not really doing anything above and beyond to really amaze me. And maybe I just have to look into the lyrics more, appreciate those more. So yeah, that track really did not do it for me. It just didn't go anywhere. Like, it felt like it was building towards something and nothing just really happened at all. So yeah, definitely my least favorite track so far. I'm hoping we get some more like impactful moments on this, but we'll see. We have 3 more tracks and the next track is like 9 minutes long, so I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. Very, very dark sound to this one. I'm really liking this one though, the sound of this one. Just has a lot more going on than the previous track.
Don't be afraid. Every time I ever cried for fear.
I feel like this is definitely the most like catchy song so far in terms of what's happening instrumentally. I just can't really connect to this dude's like high-pitched nasally voice, and that's kind of what happened with Black Country New Road too. Is like the first time I listened to them, I really did not like the vocals, and they grew on me a lot. And now Isaac's like one of my favorite vocalists and lyricists ever. So maybe that'll happen with this band too. But as of right now, I just can't really connect to his like just this vocal style. I don't know. I think it mostly just comes down to the high pitched nature of his voice, and kind of the nasally, almost annoying, boyish quality to it. So we'll see. I could definitely see it growing on me, but right now I'm just having a really hard time enjoying it. I'm almost getting like OK Computer vibes too. Alright, I know I was kind of complaining about the vocals, but that was actually my favorite song, definitely so far. It felt like it built to an actually like satisfying climactic moment with that kind of distorted and loud outro. And yeah, in terms of the guitar like melody, I thought that was like the nicest one to listen to, I guess the catchiest, I guess you could say. And it kind of gave me OK Computer vibes too with what was happening instrumentally. But a very, very dark sound to it too. On Genius, it says it could be about a breakup or the idea of death. So obviously, I mean, yeah, just like skimming through the lyrics, some very dark stuff here, and that's definitely echoed by the dark sound of the track. And yeah, it definitely seems like, I would say it definitely seems like it's about death. Like even that last little phrase there, I too am tired now, embracing thoughts of tonight's dreamless sleep. My head is empty, my toes are warm, I am safe from harm. So yeah, very, very dark track, definitely my favorite. I'm once again having a hard time with these vocals, but I'm gonna try and get accustomed to them, and try and give them a chance, because I gave Black Country New Road a chance, so I have to give this. I have to give it a chance. Definitely the best track though. I'm down for just a instrumental track, considering I'm not liking the vocals. Yeah, it's really, honestly, it sounds like early kind of Radiohead too. Did this come out before OK Computer? Yeah, OK Computer was in 1997. This was 1991. Okay. Sounds super dark though. Very, very depressing minor melodies in all of these tracks. Very reminiscent of like Godspeed You Black Emperor too. I keep making comparisons and I gotta stop, but it's just reminding me of a lot of stuff. I like where this is going. Okay, that was a nice instrumental track, I guess. I mean, it wasn't, again, really that impactful. Like, it just felt like it could have done more and went more places and just, like, explored more ideas. I liked where it was going at the end there, but then it just ends. It was all right, I guess. Like, I could see myself just putting that on and if I'm, like, studying or something. But, like, in terms of, like, focusing in on it and really listening to it with, like, my full attention, I wouldn't really do that. So yeah, definitely not bad. It's just like I'm kind of disappointed. Like I expected to honestly kind of just love this album, but who knows? It might be a grower. Again, that's what it was with Black Country New Road. There were like the first time I listened to it. I mean, I think I did like it more instrumentally the first time I listened to it. I don't know, man. This is kind of disappointing. Hopefully, this last track can give me something. I do really like the rhythms on this album. They're really unique.
Scattered remnants of the ship can be seen in the distance.
Wow. Super dissonant. A little drum fill. This part is heavy. Super seamless switch up. I'm really kind of just lost in the lyrics right now. And this story that he's telling too. Loving the drums on this one. This is definitely one of the best tracks.
He stared at the captain through frightened eyes.
I love how his vocals are kind of getting lost in the mix here. Wow. Okay, there you go. Slint Spiderland. I think that last track was actually probably my favorite one. I was just really lost in the lyrics because at first it seemed like it was just going to be some sort of story about this sinking ship, I guess, and this captain who's stuck in this sinking ship. There you go. But then it kind of turned into this really sad and depressing realization of kind of the youth that you no longer have, kind of looking at and I'm guessing the boy is kind of supposed to symbolize his younger self, and kind of looking at his younger self and wishing he could go back to that time, obviously screaming, "I miss you, I'm sorry," at the end there. And I thought like the climax of this track was really satisfying, and the kind of the instrumental explosion at the end there, and how his screaming kind of like got drowned out in the mix. Overall, it just felt like a really well put together track. Definitely my favorite on the album, and it just gave me kind of like an actually like emotional moment and a memorable moment that a lot of the tracks on here really didn't. So yeah, that was a really great ender. I feel like I'm missing something, because other than that track and other than that track and Washer, this track just really didn't do it for me. I mean, none of it was really like bad. It just left a lot to be desired. So maybe I'll have to listen to this again and kind of be in a different headspace. And once again, it really just comes down to the vocals. I'm having a hard time getting adjusted to them. But even like on that last track, I didn't find the vocals to be a problem because I was so invested in the story and the lyrics. So maybe I just have to appreciate the lyrics more too. I don't know. It's a first reaction. I'm not gonna have like a final opinion on a band or an album on a first reaction. But yeah, off of one listen, it left quite a bit to be desired. I feel like it could have been a little bit more impactful. Overall, I do like the kind of sound of the album, I guess. There were some times where I thought instrumentally it was a little bit boring, but mostly the instrumental parts were entertaining, and I liked the kind of dark feeling of it. So yeah, Slint Spiderland, definitely not as good as I thought it was gonna be. Once again, I know a lot of people love this album, so just keep in mind that this is a first reaction. Some albums you really just some albums are just growers. Some albums hit you immediately. Some albums are growers. This might never grow on me. Who knows? So yeah, just keep that in mind if you're confused as to why I don't enjoy this. And yeah, this album did remind me of a lot of stuff too. I can definitely hear the influence of this and a lot of stuff. Like, this came out in 1991, so this was before OK Computer. I was getting OK Computer vibes at times. I was getting Godspeed vibes at times. I was getting Black Country New Road, which they definitely have been influenced by this at times. So you can definitely tell that it has influenced quite a bit of stuff. So yeah, I don't want to take away from its like impact and its influence, but off of one listen, I don't think I enjoyed it as much as I expected I would. So yeah, that's gonna do it. Leave some album suggestions down below of what you want me to react to next. Let me know if I should check out their other album. I don't hear as much about that album. It's only 29 minutes, but I could check that out as well if you guys want to see that. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. As always, the uncut will be on Patreon. You can go join that. You get access to all my previous uncut reactions as well. The COVID is kind of killing me right now. And yes, I was double vaxxed, by the way, but hey, you can still catch it. So yeah, hopefully this is over soon so I can be back to normal in these videos. Leave a like, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.